Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to be traveling South Korea together. I recently took a 2-week solo trip to the country. I started in Seoul. I took a day trip to the border of North Korea. I finally got to experience what it was like to ride a bullet train from Seoul Station to Busan, and you're going to be following me on my journey. Welcome to Korea. So I just made it to South Korea from Japan. I am headed to customs. Excited and interested to see what this is gonna be like. Welcome to Seoul, a city of 11 million people. We're staying in the Hongki district. Yo, I feel good. It's my first time in South Korea. Won't be my last. We're gonna get a coffee. We're gonna get some food. I'm gonna get a new beanie. We're gonna explore South Korea together. So we're gonna keep walking down this wonderful road here. This wonderful, wonderful road here. The new beanie, 18,000 won. So what is that, like 10 bucks, 12 bucks? Wait, so apparently Seoul is the most complex subway system in the world. That's what I've been told, which is crazy because I just came from Tokyo. How could it be any more complex? But Seoul apparently is. I guess I'm close to campus because this area is popping. My whole general vibe is a lot of chicken and beer, a lot of coffee. A lot of chicken and beer, a lot of coffee, a lot of Korean barbecue, obviously. 2 Red Brick coffee. Here we go. You can see out the window that I'm in the 2nd story, and this is Red Brick coffee that I'm at. Initial impression is fire, super bomb. So one of my biggest complaints about being in Japan and essentially Korea, coffees, even though you get a large, they're so small. This is like the Hongdae area, I guess. Super colorful, super pretty. Every 2 doors, there's a vintage store. I'm not buying any vintage clothing. Chicken and beer and soju, crepes and waffles. It's just everything is so tempting. And y'all can't see it, but just a second ago, you could actually see my breath. Because it actually is getting a little bit cold out here. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. On the train here to Myeongdong. Apparently it's the shopping district of Seoul. There's like 20 million people out here. I'm gonna walk around here and do some shopping, eat some street food, live life, bros. So my man here selling Oreo churros. Oreo churros, man. We're gonna take a bite. I can't even cover any ground because I'm just having to walk through thousands of people. You gotta take the good with the bad. It feels good, I feel good, the weather feel good. Taxes are due today in the States. Myeongdong is one of the most expensive shopping districts in the world. It's a place you need to visit, and although Koreans don't recommend eating there because of the price, I still think it's worth the trip. Down here in the subway station because I'm headed back to my hostel. Everything is completely shut down. Alright gang, so we have made it back to Hongki. Please, a Korean person correct me. I do not feel like I'm saying that right. It's dead out, and honestly it's a Monday night, so I'm not expecting it to be poppin', but Am I really headed to the border of North Korea today? Yes, I am. We're at our first stop here in Jinjik Park. Looks like they got an amusement park or something over there. Isn't this weird? Having these carnival rides. Interesting first stop to say the least. Not what I was expecting. It's beyond surreal to see these ribbons in person, the stories and the pain and everything that they must hold as they dangle here on the fence and blow in the wind. Surreal. Apparently you can buy North Korean money over here. We're gonna see what that's about. I would like to have some. Who else can say that? I just paid a pretty penny, not worried about it. Once in a lifetime. It's one of the old bills, one of the new bills. I can't even believe that I'm looking over into North Korea right now. You can see the two tallest flagpoles. Well, actually the North Korean flagpole is the tallest. The South Korean one is there as well. And it's an actually clear day, so you can kind of see. This is a bucket list thing for me to see. This is incredible.
It's weird to be so close to an area that's so controlled and to be able to see it on a map.
Right there, it's just absolutely insane. I can't believe it, man. I can believe it. To be here, just crazy. I got so caught up looking at everything, I'm probably about to get left behind.
They took us to watch a video on the Korean War where we learned about all kinds of underground tunnels.
You can just see behind me, gated, barbed wire, landmines. Can't even imagine what it must be like for defectors to actually try and escape North Korea. So I'm here at the Unification Village, the Peace Unification Village, and it's sad because follow the news with North Korea and South Korea. Kim Jong-un said recently that he doesn't have any desire to unite. It's just eerie to think how different things are just right over there, you know. One day they'll both be able to unite. Both countries will be able to come together as one, peacefully, in this unification village. Will mean a lot more then.
When you travel, what do you like to do? Me personally, I like to go for walks. I like to go explore new things and just kind of get off the beaten path. Not that I'm really off the beaten path here, but I just like to go out and observe and people watch. And Seoul is a great place for that. It's so lit up, it's beautiful at night, and watching Koreans engage in their culture is something that's really special. I stumbled across a lot of things throughout this walk, and it's always good to spend time by yourself when you're traveling, reflecting on everything and just relishing in the moment.
Just beautiful. What a beautiful night. I'm in Seoul Station in Seoul, South Korea, and I'm taking the bullet train this morning to Busan. Gonna pretty much go across the entire country all the way to the south of South Korea. I'm going to get on the train because my train is at 5:57. It's 5 something in the morning right now, and we're boarding. Let's get it. It tastes like cheap coffee. First class, kind of empty. I think the train is actually sold out though. Plenty of leg room, which is nice and rare. And my bags up here. They were not playing around. When it says we leave at 5:57, we leave at 5:57. I think we've officially hit bullet speed because we are moving. It's like an airplane bathroom, except nicer. And oh, I'm over here. But yeah, this is the bathroom in the bullet train. We are slowly but surely making it to Busan.
I believe my VIP ticket was $72. It came with a couple of snacks, and I saw some really beautiful sights while cruising through South Korea. It was worth every penny, and to be honest, the trip didn't take that long.
That is the bullet train to Busan. I have officially made it.
Call me crazy, but I found it a little strange that nobody came around and checked my ticket, and I didn't have to beep or scan anything while going onto the train or off the train.
So my first time seeing Busan. You can see I got that bridge behind me. Got some other crazy bridge here. And the air quality, I gotta say, is not the best. I cannot check into my hostel till 3, but I have arrived in Busan.
What a trip this has been, from starting in Seoul to going to the DMZ to arriving in Busan via bullet train. My head has been spun around so many times I can hardly think. Needless to say, Busan proved to be a beautiful city, and unfortunately I didn't have a lot of time there, but I did have enough time to walk through and capture some beautiful shots through my eyes, and hopefully someday I'll be able to return to South Korea. I'll be able to spend a little more time there and tell this story a little bit better for the next person who wants to watch. But until then, welcome to Korea, and thanks for hanging out.